Some lesser-known prospects get one last... Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations.
With the
Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Alexi Silva, the native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Rich Villarreal. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Joaquin Relaford, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Cora blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. At the plate, Boone Lopez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Boone Lopez.
Hit to first, right to him. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, James Justice. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1 home. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. At the plate, Steve McIntosh, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
A comfortable side from the left side. Play more of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Throw pulls the first baseman. Now at the plate, Joaquin Relaford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, hits an out.
Stepping into the box, Joaquin Relaford. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now. Ready once again, Boone Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here, the double.
And hold on there, he got him trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the digging in to try it again. Joaquin Relaford. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Marcos Peralta. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Striding in once again, Cliff Cox. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Fries here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. Striding in, Patrick Snavely. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Bringing a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Fernando Vasquez, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he...
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Alan James, and he could give his guys an early lead through here. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he... And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time.
Let's play ball. Out. 3.
At the plate, Joaquin Relaford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Johan Morales. Gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Now at the plate, Joaquin Relaford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has it that one, notching solid base hit.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edward Van Dyke. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Third, 5. One there. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is. So digging in now, Joaquin Relaford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Colon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready now, Joaquin Relaford, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Here we go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The international team came through.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player. With the 4th pick, the Kansas City Royals select Joaquin Relaford. a third baseman from the International region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league. Brett Canine gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Digging in, Carmen Benedetti. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. One's down to third. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go as the third baseman, Joaquin Relaford.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy in.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Corpus Christi jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. The game's future stars are on display. Now to the plate, Joaquin Relaford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So striding forward now, Kevin Merrill. They're runners at the corners now. And he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1 pitch. In there, now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher.
Now at the plate, Joaquin Relaford. He reached on a single in his first try. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jolks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding into the box, Joaquin Relaford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jolks is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now in the box, Alex McKenna.
The center fielder, number 4, Alex McKenna.
Play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Digging in the switch hitter, Joaquin Relaford, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and this one bounds around against the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double. Settling in now, Kevin Merrill. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And he popped him up, and no one can get there as it falls.
No, too late. He's safe. Hey, keep going up
Digging
there.
in, Orlando Fuentes. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Orlando.
And the runner's coming home. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And he scores on a daring steal of home. Into the box now, Carmen Benedetti. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Benedetti.
Third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice AB right there. 2 outs.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
6 runs, 8 hits, no errors, they left.
Minor league baseball. So stepping in, Joaquin Relaford. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, get the pitch up there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jeremy.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Jokes rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as it.
Digging in now, Joaquin Relaford. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, Jeremy Pena. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in, Joaquin Relaford. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Merrill. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Stepping up now, Joaquin Relaford. He singled his last time up. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to...
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Minor league baseball.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Joaquin Relaford. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Relaford.
Armenteros is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. So striding in, Joaquin Relaford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Calabwig is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Joaquin Relaford, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Armenteros will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So coming to the plate, Joaquin Relaford. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Stull, a 27-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and a two-seam fastball. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Rockhounds jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Welcome into this presentation. Brian Howard, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-0. Stepping in, Marcos Brito, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones.
Stepping into the box, Diego Marmolejo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joaquin Relaford, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joaquin Relaford, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Northwest Arkansas get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. The game's future stars are
Play ball. Keep safe.
now at the plate. Joaquin Relaford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. A play at the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Ready for another shot now. Carmen Benedetti comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here now the 2-2. About the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a root.
Standing in, Joaquin Relaford. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Into the box, Kevin Merrill, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
On to first, and they get the double play. In now, Peter Van Gansen. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Peter Van Gansen.
The third baseline. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Jokes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Standing in, Joaquin Relaford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
He brings it in, and they have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. Minor League Baseball. Daniel Lynch, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line and with some great hustle to beat them.
And they got him. So stepping in, Jeremy Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Relaford is there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the time. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joaquin Relaford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped him up. Kenelone waits on it. And that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors in him. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gray Kessinger.
Designated hitter, Gray Kessinger.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Relaford has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Coming to the plate now, Joaquin Relaford. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Well, he turns on this thing and
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. "4-0 the score tonight. The Naturals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Minor league baseball. Digging in, Joaquin Relaford. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Mateo.
even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first. Ready for another chance? Alex McKenna, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
McKenna.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Joaquin Relaford. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
This is on the ground over to first. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Merrill. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. At the plate, Joaquin Relaford. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And he is out on the tag. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Striding forward now is the DH, Gray Kessinger.
The designated hitter, Gray Kessinger.
On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. digging in and looking for more. Joaquin Relaford is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. McKenna is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took